Lucky numbers, 6 numbers. To win the lottery, jackpot, on Wednesday, 16th April 2025, Buddhist teachings. Each morning we are born again. What we do today is what matters most. Buddha. What if just 6 numbers could shift your energy, attract luck, and open the door to unexpected fortune this April 16th, 2025? These aren't just lottery picks, they're numbers guided by Buddhist wisdom and the laws of harmony. On the journey of wisdom, we reveal 6 powerful numbers designed to bring not only wealth, but clarity and spiritual alignment. The final number? It holds a rare vibration that many believe can transform your path. And yes, there's a secret bonus number waiting at the end. Like, subscribe, and comment. I'm ready to receive blessings this April. Let's begin. Your lucky journey starts now. Number 1. 5 lucky numbers for April. 1. Number 9. As we arrive at the number 9, we stand before a symbol of profound completion, compassion, and wisdom, inviting us to experience a cycle's full culmination and a serene surrender to the natural flow of life. In Buddhist philosophy, the journey of life is often compared to a river. It flows forward but is constantly renewing, a dance of impermanence that 9 captures perfectly. The number 9 signifies the end of one chapter and the beginning of another, a phase where we are called to let go of what no longer serves us, leaving behind the past with gratitude and embracing the unknown with trust. This time around mid-April is a powerful point of reflection, encouraging you to ask, what in my life am I ready to release? By stepping into the energy of 9, you're not just letting go, you're making room for the blessings that await, nurturing a readiness to receive what life has in store. As the Buddha said, holding on to anger is like grasping a hot coal with the intent of throwing it at someone else. You are the one who gets burned. Letting go, then, is not just about shedding burdens, but about lightening your spirit, creating space for peace and fresh insights. 9's influence also embodies compassion for oneself and others, especially as we reflect on the year's experiences, both joyful and challenging. Think of this as an invitation to recognize the ways in which life has helped you grow, even through hardship, and to see that every experience, pleasant or painful, has contributed to your journey. The Dalai Lama reminds us we can never obtain peace in the outer world until we make peace with ourselves. 9 encourages this inner peace, the wisdom to understand that life's ups and downs each have a role in shaping who we are. April, the time of harvest and gratitude, is ideal for this process. As you let go of what's no longer needed, you may feel a deeper appreciation for what remains, what truly matters. 9's energy inspires gratitude and acceptance, encouraging you to celebrate both your achievements and the lessons that setbacks have brought. When you embrace 9, you're not only concluding a cycle but also planting seeds for the future. This number is like the wise elder in the family of numbers, offering guidance as you prepare for new experiences. Think of it as a call to walk confidently into the next phase, grounded in the knowledge that you have everything you need within you. Buddha's teachings remind us that every morning we are born again. What we do today is what matters most. Embracing 9 means living with this awareness, choosing to carry forward only what will serve your growth, and letting go of everything else with love and acceptance. The number 9, then, is not an ending but a transformation, a space of renewal where you can align more fully with your path. With its wisdom, you can close this chapter with gratitude, clear in your intentions, and open to life's possibilities. 2, number 23. 23 is a number that resonates with vibrant energy and creative potential. When this number crosses our path, it feels like an invitation to step out of our routines and engage with life in a more spontaneous, open-hearted way. For those tuned into its frequency, 23 seems to whisper, "Be bold, explore, let curiosity guide you." In Buddhist teachings, the value of living fully in each moment echoes this spirit. Just as Buddha taught us to break free from attachments and repetitive patterns, that 23 encourages a similar journey of exploring the unknown and letting our natural creativity flow. When you embrace this energy, you're not only nurturing a sense of adventure, but also allowing space for growth and transformation, qualities that Buddhism reminds us are ever present when we live with mindfulness and openness. This number is magnetic. It draws people to you, fostering connections that can lead to deep insights and a broadened worldview. If you think about it, the energy of 23 isn't meant for solitude. It encourages you to connect and engage, to build bridges with those around you. And this month, 23's energy asks you to approach challenges with a sense of playfulness. In a culture where challenges often bring feelings of stress or heaviness, 23 reminds us that the journey doesn't have to feel like a burden. Imagine looking at your challenges the way a child looks at a puzzle, not as a problem, but as something to play with, to experiment and discover. One of Buddha's teachings tells of a disciple who found enlightenment while laughing at his own struggles, realizing how he had made his journey heavier with his own rigid expectations. This is 23's message as well. When we infuse joy and lightness into our approach, solutions appear more clearly and our efforts feel natural rather than forced. This April, 23 encourages you to dive into its creative and adventurous spirit and channel it towards something lasting. 3. Number 17. Number 17 brings us into a place of harmony, where ambition meets inner peace, reminding us of the Buddhist teaching, health is the greatest gift, contentment the greatest wealth. In the context of 17, this number embodies the wisdom of seeking a path where our dreams are not only achieved but also rooted in inner fulfillment and true contentment. 17 is like a gentle guide, whispering to us that true success is not about reaching a distant summit at any cost, but about moving forward with clarity and purpose, step by mindful step. It encourages a kind of ambition that isn't just about external success, but is anchored in our values and our deeper sense of peace. Think about what you truly value in life, what brings you joy, a sense of purpose, and inner tranquility. This month, especially as we move through April's energies of growth and transformation, 17 gently calls us to align our goals with these deeper values. We're urged to pursue dreams that don't just satisfy our ego or society's standards, but bring us genuine happiness and fulfillment. In this journey, 17 is a reminder that material success is empty if it comes at the cost of our inner harmony. We picture a garden, no matter how lush or beautifully planted, it will wither if neglected at its roots. Similarly, our dreams are best nurtured when they are grounded in our true selves. Buddhist wisdom teaches us, peace comes from within. Do not seek it without, and 17 echoes this truth, encouraging us to cultivate peace internally as we work on our aspirations externally. It invites us to view each step, each decision, as an opportunity to reinforce our commitment to both personal growth and inner well-being, blending both in a way that they nourish each other. How often do we rush through our goals, driven by external expectations, forgetting to ask ourselves if we're truly happy or at peace? In the middle of life's bustle and April's ambitions, 17 encourages a pause, a moment to ask ourselves whether the direction we're heading aligns with our inner values. When we create from this space of balance, every effort becomes more rewarding, every accomplishment feels more complete. This number doesn't just represent external rewards, it emphasizes that real success feels like an internal yes, a deep sense of satisfaction that we're living a life that resonates with our beliefs. And when our goals are grounded in this alignment, they become so much easier to achieve because they flow naturally from our authentic self. So as you navigate April, think of 17 as a compass pointing not just to where you want to go, but to who you want to be. It invites you to balance growth and ambition with gratitude and presence. If you've watched up to this point, you're already tapping into the ancient wisdom behind these lucky numbers, perfectly aligned for April 14th, 2025. Comment below with fortune awaits to affirm your openness to these insights. Don't go anywhere, there's still more wisdom and guidance in store for you. Stay until the end to unlock the secrets that could bring prosperity and positivity into your life. 4. Number 25. The number 25 brings with it a profound message of wisdom, trust, and deep intuition, a message that encourages us to connect with our inner knowing and embrace the journey that unfolds before us. 25 reminds us to let go of impatience, to trust ourselves and the natural flow of the universe, even if the path ahead feels unclear. In many ways, it's like the teachings of the Buddha, who said, "Peace comes from within. Do not seek it without." Just as inner peace isn't found by forcing circumstances, 25 invites us to find calmness in trusting life's rhythms, letting each moment arrive in its own time. This number is a gentle nudge to rely on the wisdom that's already within you, rather than seeking constant answers or validations from the outside world. As April unfolds, the energy of 25 is here to remind us that not every answer or outcome appears when we expect it to. Instead, it arrives in perfect timing. This patience isn't a form of waiting in anxiety, it's a form of faith, of trust in the journey, knowing that every step we take is guided by an unseen hand. This is much like Zen's teaching on divine timing, where we are encouraged to move away from rushing and allow life to reveal itself naturally, without force. There's beauty in surrendering to the process, realizing that, as the Buddha often reminded his followers, if we could see the miracle of a single flower clearly, our whole life would change. Similarly, 25 encourages us to see the miracle in each moment, to recognize that every day holds something sacred if we choose to trust and remain open. In this month, 25's wisdom can serve as a compass, guiding you to make choices that feel genuinely aligned with who you are, and even if those choices lead you down a path that isn't entirely clear. When we are faced with decisions, there is often a desire to know every detail, to understand each step in advance. But 25 teaches us that a deeper wisdom lies in making decisions from a place of calm and confidence, grounded in trust rather than fear. Buddha's teaching of let go of fear finds resonance here. When fear is quieted, there is space for faith, allowing us to meet each decision with an open heart. With 25 as our guide, we are reminded that there's no need to cling to rigid plans or outcomes. Instead, we can allow life to reveal itself, knowing that what is meant for us will find us when we are ready. The essence of 25 encourages us to step forward in trust, to navigate April with an openness that comes from the understanding that everything will unfold as it's meant to. Each choice, each experience, is an invitation to deepen our connection to ourselves and to the universe. It's as though 25 is gently whispering, that everything you seek is already within you. All you need is the patience to watch it unfold. This month, as you make your way through life's complexities, remember to carry this energy with you. Lao Tzu once said, "Nature does not hurry, yet everything is accomplished." This wisdom parallels the message of 25, suggesting that there is power in trusting that our path is already unfolding, each step leading us closer to where we are meant to be. In today's fast-paced world, embracing the energy of 25 may seem challenging, yet it offers a powerful counterbalance to the rush and stress of modern life. Rather than filling your days with anxious pursuits of results, 25 teaches you to find fulfillment in the journey itself. Imagine how transformative it can be to truly believe that you're exactly where you need to be, learning and growing in divine timing. This doesn't mean giving up on ambitions or goals, but rather approaching them with the serenity of one who understands that each step is valuable. 25 is not about passive waiting, but about active trusting, knowing that every challenge and every joy has a purpose. So, as you embrace this number's energy, allow yourself to walk through April with patience, faith, and openness. Let go of the need for constant answers and instead cultivate a relationship with the unknown, trusting that it holds what is best for you. This April, let 25 be your guide, a reminder to breathe deeply and trust that all things are aligning perfectly. In this way, you will come to see, as Rumi wrote, what you seek is seeking you. The journey will bring you what you need at the right time. Your task is simply to be ready to receive it. With 25's quiet wisdom, embrace each moment and let it deepen your trust in the beauty and flow of life. 5. Number 15. The number 15 arrives in our lives as a gentle yet resolute guide, carrying an energy that invites us to embrace fresh beginnings and transformative change in a steady, balanced way. April, a month ripe with reflection, complements 15's purpose perfectly, providing an opportune time for us to set new intentions and assess the habits, thoughts, and beliefs that may be holding us back from personal growth. In numerology, 15 is known for its quiet encouragement to release what no longer serves us, gently urging us to clear our path of outdated mindsets so that we can welcome positive changes with clarity and openness. It is a number that embodies adaptability, encouraging us to approach new opportunities with an open heart while maintaining a grounded perspective. As we align with 15, it's as though we're receiving a compassionate nudge, reminding us that transformation doesn't have to be overwhelming or chaotic. Rather, it can be a balanced journey that honors both change and stability. Picture 15 as a balancing force, helping us to move forward with intention and a steady footing, embodying what the Buddha taught. But just as a solid rock is not shaken by the storm, even so the wise are not affected by praise or blame. This wisdom can guide us as we open ourselves to the energy of 15, knowing that change does not demand us to uproot all we are, but invites us to shed what keeps us stagnant. For those who feel lost, stuck, or uncertain, 15's calming energy offers a reassuring presence. It reminds us that change, when approached thoughtfully, does not need to disrupt our inner peace. It can be a gentle process of growth that allows us to evolve while staying true to ourselves. Embracing the energy of 15 also encourages us to pause and cultivate awareness, asking ourselves what intentions we want to set for this reflective month of April. This is an invitation not to rush, but to reflect and consider the changes that would bring harmony into our lives. As Lao Tzu once said, "A journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step." In the same way, 15 invites us to take those first small steps toward transformation in a manner that feels steady and secure. Each step, each intention, adds to the quiet, purposeful shift toward a life that aligns more deeply with our true values. The energy of 15 teaches us that change can be as simple as shifting our perspective, as serene as letting go of a worry, or as profound as committing to a new, fulfilling path. It reassures us that while change is necessary, it does not have to feel like an upheaval. Rather, it is a balanced process that enriches our lives without destabilizing them. 6. Number 77. 77. This number doesn't merely represent luck or random chance. It embodies a deeper path, guiding us towards spiritual growth and self-realization. In numerology, 77 is revered as a powerful master number, combining the energies of two sevens to create an experience rich with intuition, inner wisdom, and a sense of connection to something greater than ourselves. The number 7 has long symbolized the search for inner truths and spiritual insight, and when doubled, it amplifies these qualities, creating a powerful call to look within and connect with the wisdom that often resides in silence and introspection. As we move through April, the presence of 77 invites us to tune into our instincts and recognize the gentle signs the universe places on our path, but reminding us that our spiritual journey deserves as much attention as our material pursuits. In today's fast-paced world, it's easy to prioritize outer accomplishments, but the presence of 77 encourages us to slow down and listen closely to our inner voice. The beauty of this number lies in its reminder that wisdom is not something we seek externally, but rather something we cultivate within, often revealed in moments of stillness. Peace comes from within, Buddha once said. You do not seek it without. This resonates profoundly with the energy of 77, guiding us to observe our thoughts, our emotions, and the world around us with fresh eyes. Whether through meditation, journaling, or taking a quiet walk in nature, connecting with 77's energy can inspire us to listen and trust in the natural flow of our lives. This is a time to practice self-reflection, to ask ourselves deeper questions about who we are and what truly matters. When we engage with our inner life in this way, we often uncover answers that guide us forward, feeling more balanced and connected. The essence of 77 also brings a message of duality and balance. Life is a delicate dance between our external ambitions and our internal peace, and 77 reminds us to honor both sides of our journey. Many times we find ourselves striving for more success, more recognition, more achievements. Yet true fulfillment comes when we learn to harmonize our outer pursuits with inner peace, where both sides complement each other and lead us toward a balanced life. As we let the influence of 77 settle into our hearts, it encourages us to embrace the path of spiritual exploration and to delve into our beliefs and values. We often look outside ourselves for answers, but 77 reminds us that many answers lie within, waiting for us to discover them. By engaging with practices that bring us clarity, we strengthen our connection to our own sense of purpose. This purpose isn't about titles or roles, but rather about how we feel aligned with the world and how we bring our unique gifts into it. As Thich Nhat Hanh, a revered Zen master, once shared, the present moment is filled with joy and happiness. If you are attentive, you will see it. In connecting to 77, we are reminded that our life's purpose is often discovered in the here and now, through awareness and attention to our daily actions, thoughts, and emotions. This number's energy, though subtle, can profoundly influence our direction, prompting us to take stock of our values and realign our actions with them. As April unfolds, let 77 inspire you to carry this wisdom into your daily life. This may look like setting aside time each day to reflect on what brings you joy or practicing gratitude for the simple moments that often go unnoticed. It may inspire you to reach out to loved ones, to mend relationships, or to cultivate patience and kindness in difficult situations. When we live with this awareness, we tap into a power that feels both ancient and universal, a power that grounds us, connects us to others, and fills our lives with purpose and fulfillment. As we carry forward the energy of 77, may we remember that true growth is often an inward journey, guiding us to discover peace and wisdom that are timeless and unshakable. Embracing this number's influence is an invitation to shine brightly, not just outwardly, but from a place of inner balance and harmony. 77 gently urges us to nurture our soul, to trust in the unfolding of our path, and to seek a deeper understanding that aligns with our highest potential. In this spirit, let us embrace April with open hearts, letting 77 guide us toward a life of clarity, balance, and spiritual awakening. For, as Buddha taught, the mind is everything. What you think, you become. As you walk into the rest of this month, may the wisdom of 77 remind you to balance your inner and outer worlds, to live with purpose, and to cultivate the peace that only comes from within. If you're still with us, you're already connecting with the deeper meaning behind these powerful numbers for April 16th, 2025. Type "guided by wisdom" in the comments to show your readiness to welcome positive change. Don't miss out, there's still valuable insight ahead that may guide you toward a path of fortune and peace. Stay tuned. Number 2, how to apply lucky numbers. Let me ask you something personal. Have you ever looked at a number and felt it meant something more? Not just a digit, but a signal, a quiet whisper from the universe nudging you toward something greater. If you're listening to this, perhaps a part of you already believes that numbers can carry energy, that they can be more than random figures, that they can guide, align, and reveal. I want to walk with you through a powerful idea that 6 lucky numbers, yes, 6 numbers might hold the keys, not just to fortune in the material world, but also to transformation in your inner world, especially as we move toward Wednesday, April 16th, 2025. Now, I know what you might be thinking. Isn't this just superstition? Can a number really influence my life? It's a fair question, and one that deserves thoughtful reflection. You see, in Buddhist teachings, we're reminded again and again that intention shapes reality. When we live with awareness, when we choose to act, think, and speak with mindfulness, our lives begin to shift in subtle, powerful ways. And so these numbers, they're not magic spells or guaranteed wins. They are symbols, tools of awareness meant to anchor your energy and focus your thoughts toward the life you want to live. They're like lanterns in the fog, small lights helping you find your way with clarity and purpose. So how do we apply these lucky numbers in a meaningful, intentional way? It begins with perception, by not seeing these numbers as outside of us, but as reflections of qualities we carry within. Every number we work with is like a mirror, showing us a part of ourselves we can strengthen, release, or reconnect with. Think of each number as a doorway, a moment to pause and ask, what lesson is this number offering me right now? This isn't about hoping luck falls from the sky. This is about building a conscious relationship with life, and numbers just happen to be a beautiful, accessible tool for that journey. Start by setting an intention for each number. And don't just think it, speak it, write it, live it. Let's say you're drawn to number 25. You might say, I trust the timing of my life. I am exactly where I need to be. This isn't just a nice affirmation, it's a seed. A small, powerful idea planted in the soil of your daily life. And like any seed, with time and attention, it begins to grow. What does patience feel like in your body? What changes when you trust instead of resist? This is how numbers become alive within you. The next step is visual. Surround yourself with reminders of these intentions. Write your number on a sticky note and place it on your mirror. Set it as your phone wallpaper. Leave it on your desk or bedside. Each time your eyes catch it, let it be a mindful moment, a gentle nudge back into alignment. Let it be a pause in the noise of the day. You'd be surprised how deeply a number can settle into your heart when you give it space in your environment. Picture number 77 taped above your work desk, reminding you to honor your intuition. Or a card in your wallet with number 9, softly suggesting it's time to release what no longer serves you. It's in these micro moments that change begins. And we can take it even deeper with meditation. Just 5 minutes each morning or evening is enough. Sit quietly, breathe gently, and bring a number to mind. Let's say you're meditating with number 23, a number symbolizing creativity and new beginnings. Visualize yourself stepping through an open doorway. What's on the other side? What project, relationship, or idea wants to come to life through you? Let your mind explore, not with pressure, but with curiosity. As the Buddha said, "Underscore the way is not in the sky. The way is in the heart." Underscore these meditations aren't about fantasy, they're about reconnecting with the parts of you that are already ready, already wise, already whole. And here's where it becomes powerful, when you pair your numbers with daily actions. If number 17 speaks of gratitude, write down 3 things you're thankful for each day. If number 15 calls for change, make one small shift, replace a negative thought, take a different route, forgive someone, even if it's yourself. Numbers, when applied in real life, become practice. And practice, my friend, is the heart of transformation. But don't stop there. Once a week, check in with yourself. Open your journal and ask, how did this number shape my week? What did I notice? What shifted? This isn't about results, it's about awareness. You might discover that number 9, associated with letting go, helped you release old emotional baggage you didn't even realize you were carrying. Or that number 77 reminded you to pause before speaking, and that pause changed an entire conversation. These reflections allow you to deepen your connection to the energy each number brings. You're not just thinking about the number, you're living it. To reinforce these energies, speak affirmations throughout the day. Don't wait for the perfect time, say them while brushing your teeth, while walking, while making your morning coffee. For number 25, say, I am patient with my journey. I let life unfold in perfect time. For number 77, I trust my inner voice. My wisdom leads me to my purpose. These aren't just words, they're vibrations. They help tune your mind to the frequency of the life you want to create. Now, you might be wondering, do I need to believe in luck for this to work? My answer is, not exactly. What you need is to believe in your capacity to be present, to grow, to align your actions with your values. Because here's the quiet truth. Luck is not something we chase, it's something we become ready for. The more intentional you are, the more open you are to receive the unexpected blessings life sends your way. So as we approach April 16th, don't just see it as another date on the calendar. See it as a canvas, a chance to create a more mindful version of yourself, day by day. These lucky numbers? They're not just digits, they're invitations. Invitations to live more clearly, love more deeply, and trust more fully. Use them as companions, as gentle guides, as little sparks of light reminding you who you really are beneath the noise of daily life. Because when your thoughts, actions, and intentions align, that's when true luck begins. Not just in winning a jackpot, but in creating a life that feels whole, peaceful, and purpose-filled. Thank you for joining us on the journey of wisdom. As we explored today, these 5 numbers, and especially our bonus number 77, hold profound energies that can guide us toward inner peace, harmony, and fulfillment. Remember, these are more than lucky numbers, they're tools to deepen our understanding and inspire mindful, intentional living this November. If you found value in this video, please like, share, and subscribe to the Journey of Wisdom, and turn on notifications so you won't miss our future insights into Buddhist teachings and spiritual growth. Let's walk this path together, connecting with energies that uplift and inspire. May these numbers guide you to a month filled with clarity, balance, and a renewed sense of purpose. Until next time, stay mindful and keep embracing the journey.